Good day everyone, today's video, and today it's a 2-in-1, First Flight and Premium Series. For the Hitler Bolt, this is a I say very recent, it's been over a month since I actually got this thing. I very recently acquired this aircraft because Admiral aka Raptor Jesus actually bought me the Sav 20, that's why I was able to do the review on it, and essentially I used the GE that I had from a previous grind and the GE that I got in the actual pack itself because you get a 1000. And I decided what better aircraft to buy than instead of grinding 50 more GE for something like a TAR 154 than to get the Hitler Bolt. So the Hitler Bolt has a very good reputation in War Thunder. At one stage, people were getting so pissed off because they'd fight half a team of these bastards, even I was at one point, especially when I was grinding France. And this aircraft was very well known for being a bit clubby. Nowadays, obviously, the air spawn has been removed from the P-47s, all models, if I remember rightly. And to be fair, the air spawn really wasn't needed as long as you had patience. And well, the P-40, well, the Hitler Bolt is based off the D-25, if I remember rightly. And essentially, this was an aircraft that is also plagued with a bit of controversy, shall we say. This aircraft is not meant to be a teardrop canopy. This aircraft in real life was a Razorback P-47. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to correct this anytime soon, knowing Gaijin are about as easy to correct on things as me being corrected on something that I am very knowledgeable about, and clearly Gaijin thought that this aircraft was a teardrop. You could tell this is just a copy paste because they literally could not be asked to make the Razorback. By the way, Gaijin, where's my Razorbacks? I'd love a Razorback P-47, gives me an excuse to spade more. But yeah, the Hitler Bolt has got a very good reputation of War Thunder, and well, with 850 caliber machine guns fighting the Allies with their tanker trash teams, this should be fun for the most part. Now we're going to be running around 500 to 600 gun convergence depending on the composition of enemy aircraft, and we're going to be using tracers because well, these tracer rounds hit like a train, and with 850 caliber machine guns spraying these out every second, yeah, whatever's on the receiving end of this is going to have a very bad day at the office. And once again, just to prove, this is a first flight. I have not touched the aircraft in any form whatsoever other than a test flight just to see how it handled. And to be honest, it felt like a D-25. But I cannot wait. I've finally got my hands on the Hitler Bolt, and well, yeah, this should be fun. So First Flight and the Premium Series, and then we'll obviously go into the USSR side of the Premium Series, which there's going to be some interesting ones in there, that's for definite. And obviously, with the recent additions to the to the actual Russian part, this will make it more interesting because obviously it'll expand the series a little bit more. And obviously, with Japan now having some premiums under their belt, we'll be able to get Japan in the series, so that's even better. Obviously, I'm not sure when to start the premium tank series, but to be honest, I'm going to take 30 because, well, you never know, knowing allied teams might run. Um, but yeah, this should be interesting, and obviously with the premium tank series potentially coming soon, because obviously I don't know when I'm going to do that yet. I'm going to go with 600 meters actually. Um, this should be something to take note of, and obviously, oh, we've got 3 Hitler bolts. Oh lordy. Okay, what we fighting? Americans and the British. Okay. Looks like we've got a lot of experienced players. This should be an open and shut case, but as I always say, never judge a book by its cover. There we go. And one of our Stalin bolt will hit the bolts, took off, and managed to crash. Congratulations. Yeah, I have the patience of a saint, so we're gonna start by saint claiming a little bit. That's a wyvern dead, good. But yeah, I'm glad I now have my hands on Hitler Bolt, and obviously I was planning to get the Stalin Bolt, but then I thought, hold on a minute, I don't exactly have any premium tanks around that BR, and even if I did, I'd use the Tiz Ma, so, well, the Tiz MA, or whatever people call it. I know how to fly a 47. I know how to fly a 47, so it's fine. So, because you gotta remember, I've played the D25, the D28, the N, and the there's another one in there in the tech tree, or am I just going delusional? But the P-47 is just one of those aircraft that I've always enjoyed, and now that I have my hands on a premium one that fights the tanker trash, as we saw with the Wyvern, who managed to crash on takeoff, that is a perfect example. But yeah, I'm really happy that I have this thing in my possession now, and obviously, first flight, so I don't care how it goes, I'm showing it. Because I'm honest. I'm not gonna bullshit you, am I? I mean, that's the whole point, and then you can get a first impressions from me. I mean, Harry's done, what, 3 videos, I think, on the Hit the Ball? I think he's done 3. And old Harry freaking loves this thing. He nicknames it Old Chubby. I don't know what to nickname it, because I think I'm just going to refer to it as the Hitler Bolt, because it's just easier. Because, well, I mean, she's a bit chunky, but I like the P-47. Obviously, since the air spawn's been removed, what's from the 300 and 269 are those meters? What? What's he on about? I don't know. I mean, you're not at 300 meters, otherwise you'd be kissing the deck like that 410. Why is there an XP50 on the deck? I mean, the A20 at least did something about it, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's nice to have something that I know I'm going to enjoy now in my own premium collection. And that's the thing, like, that's the sort of thing I like, and it looks like they traded. I'm guessing the 410 got some shots in. Okay, B-17, not bothered about that. That can wait. Dude, everything is in meters except you are from the USA. No, I'm using feet and miles an hour, kid. As well as degrees Celsius for temperatures, because, well, that's just how I roll. Except, here in the UK, you have, obviously, like, trams and stuff, like, what's powered by electricity and stuff. Like the trams that I tend to take to go and see my friends, because it's just easier for me to get a tram. And yet, they use kilometers an hour. I never understood that. And the XP50 is ground attacking. I'm just going to put in chat. I use feet and MPH, because that's just what I'm used to. That's just how I am. But that's what I'm used to. Like, obviously, whenever I've been in an actual, like, an airliner, they always say, like, we are cruising at, let's say, 35,000 feet or something, and that's a P-61A who just died. I feel sorry for him. But that's the thing, like, that's just something I prefer to do and all that, and just, like, I prefer to use something that I'm used to. Okay, so, looks like we've got a P-63 who actually knows what to do. That's good. Well, not for my team if they fuck it up, but I'm going to turn over to the right, because obviously he's going to see my Hitler Bolt. This thing's a rather chunky bird. But obviously, P-63 first, and then the P-51, because I'm not sure what P-51 that will be. It'll probably be a D5 or a D20. Because the D20 recently got down-tiered a bit, so... And the F is ground attacking. Great. But yeah, like I say, it's like I just prefer to stick what I'm used to. It's like in Nando's. You never change your Nando's order. If you don't know what Nando's is, look it up. I believe it's Portuguese or it's something else. And it's basically like this huge chicken restaurant, and literally it just the chicken's to die for, I tell you. Like it's kind of a tradition when me and my sister do our usual yearly Christmas trip, because we normally go and like do Christmas sale shopping and stuff like that. We tend to go and we tend to go to Nando's, or we go to Five Guys, because well, Five Guys is excellent. Absolutely love Five Guys. Hello, Mr. P-63. Oh, I am rusty with the aiming. There we go. Gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Okay, the B-17 just got dealt with. Let's go and have a look down here, because I did see a dot or two. I can hear them. I can hear something to my left. Yep, P-63 right there, P-51 right there. Now, the P-63 looked like he was stall climbing for me, so I'm not too fussed about him. So let's keep the throttle going. Looks like my teammate is forming up on me or something. That's an Allison P-51. Never let yourself get slow in that thing, pal. Oh, poor shooting on my part. Let's keep the speed on going. Let's see if we can get the Spitfire and boom through as normal. It's a Mark 9, or was a Mark 9. Yeah, you can see I'm keeping the speed up. I don't need to turn fight the P-51 because I know I'm going to lose it. Right, brake inside of him. He won't be able to follow me through that turn. And that's the thing, I'm not wasting my energy. I'm keeping my energy up. This is exactly how you should do it. But that's the thing, like, I'm not going to cherry pick this game because there's no point. It's first flight. Like, you don't cherry pick a first flight. Right, P-63 is dead, and that just leaves the P-51, who's about to get eaten very badly. He's got 2 Hitler bolts screaming on his ass and a Focke-Wulf 190. No, mate, that everyone. He just got disintegrated. Yeah, not a bad first game. 2 kills in the Hitler bolt, so great start to the overall impressions. And obviously, with it being an Hitler bolt, I'm gonna love it, aren't I? But yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start indeed. See if we can get that light tank. Yes, we got it. Excellent. Still, I'll take that for a first game. In the old Hitler bolt. It's nice to finally have it in my collection. It looks like this guy's lining me up. But yeah, I'm really happy with that result. 2 kills, 1 grand target. Because I just sprayed it with a 50 cals. Just about 5k towards the research and all that, well, the market distinction, and just under 2k for my 262C1A, because, well, I've got to research the 262C to get to the later model jets and stuff like that, like the CL-13 and stuff, because I do want to get down here eventually, but, like, obviously I'm so close to researching everything in the aviation tech tree, I might as well just go down this line, get to the CL-13B, and then do the MiG-21 first. But yeah, first impressions of the Hitler Bolt, very happy with it. I knew I was going to love it. I knew it was going to be absolutely amazing if I kept the energy up, and she freaking goes, that's for definite. Really happy to finally have it. But yeah, looking forward to getting this one roll out a bit more, shall we say. Obviously, now that the first flight is done and dusted, the gloves are off, as you would say. So you might see me in the Hitler Bolt a little bit, just to say. But yeah, and well, obviously there will be a review coming for the Hitler Bolt, so I can assure you that. Because, well, I like to try and review as much as I can in terms of premium, so that way I can give you an idea of what to go for and what not to go for. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed the first flight and the premium series episode. 2 in 1, it's a double whammy on the P-47D for the Germans. See you all on the next one.